Are you ready to cruise down the boulevard with your homegirls blasting the East Side Story? Then grab your Pendletons or your Black Orchid lipstick, because we're going to take a ride.
This is an exhibition. It's called 2-4 Mission Homegirls, Circa 1980. It's a project that I worked on with Sanji Quadra, who's standing right here, and Vero Mahano, who is not able to come today because she's in Mexico City right now. So this is a show about the mission, 24th Street, from about 1980 to 1986. So I mentioned to Vero that I had to put together this idea. She said, "You got to meet my friend Sandy." You know, she was part of this group of girls that called themselves the Tiny Locas. And it was this really vibrant time in the mission, and you got to meet her.
Basically, the Tiny Locas were just a group of girls, a group of friends that hung out together. We had a certain bond, and we were just it.
This is a little history, a celebration of all things Tiny Loca. We've got some tennis shoes. They used to tag their names on the Tiny Locas on the toes of their tennis shoes. The 110 pocket camera, which has sort of made this show happen. And then we've got the Black Orchid lipstick, and we got the Aquanet, and we have this diorama that Sandy's friend created.
I had this made. Actually, it's a picture of my house. What I did is I got a picture of some of the Tiny Locas, later in the years, and we paste that picture along with the homies that were, and people know. You may not see them all year long. I may see them once a year for sure. Come to the house and get a piece of carne asada or a hot dog and just say hello.
This is just a small fraction of what Sandy has. The photographs they're all different. They're house parties, they're at the beach, they're at the park, they're at football games, they're at their own baseball games in the park. Some of them are weddings, some of them are graduations. They're just great photographs.
Can you tell me what a You and I dance is?
A You and I dance, You and I is a song by Rick James. You had Rick James, you had Prince. All these people were coming up at this time, Run DMC. And Mitchell Salazar, along with a couple of his friends, put these dances together, one to make money and I'm sure to meet girls.
From about 1979 to 1982, Mitchell Salazar put on these dances, and they took place at different venues. These are just photocopied flyers. Different artists would draw them. A gentleman named Sir Loco was one of the artists, and they're all different. The dances would have different themes. Sometimes they would be a song, an oldies song, or sometimes they would be like a lowrider dance or a Halloween dance, and we actually have some archival footage from the Halloween dance.
A long time lowriders had occurred in San Jose and Fresno and all over the place, long time. San Francisco's a much different place, so in the early 80s it really took root. And Mission Street, where you're at today, used to be jam-packed with cars all over from the Bay Area coming to San Francisco to lowride. Sometimes these cruises will happen on nights that we were doing these dances, and other times we were just out there cruising ourselves.
There was a part of our youth, it was just not San Francisco, it happened in different parts of California and different parts in the country. But for our time, this was a great time, and I hope no one ever forgets it. And again, my story is very small. There are thousands and thousands of stories and photos that can just go on and on and on to enjoy.
So if we piqued your interest, come check out the exhibit at the Mission Cultural Center for Latino Arts. For VidSF, I'm Angel Manzo.